How's it going, guys? You're watching Wake Up and Live. I got another quick video for you guys from my dive last week, and I'm currently working on another video from this week's dive, so finally getting some footage at least. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it and stay tuned. Thanks. Okay, so we just jumped in, swimming out, and I saw this taco from the surface, so I figured try to grab him, and I was actually planning to chum him later to try and bring in some ukus and stuff, but yeah, I ended up forgetting and just he came home with me. So anyway, same old, just poke him gently out of the hole until he comes out, grab him around the head, it reveals his eyes right there, and then that's where you're gonna either bite or knife. So right there I'm knifing him until he turned white. That's how you know you got him. I actually only got half of him about, that's why the other part is still colored. So here I'm still trying, and I'm actually gonna continue knifing him after this just to make sure I fully dispatched him. But a decent sized taco to start the day. This was cool. We saw like 3 of these this day. Just jellyfishes, you know, cruising. Okay, so this is maybe like hour and a half, 2 hours into the dive. I was checking out a little house that we found. So here I drop on one side and I constantly peek in. I don't like just going straight down and looking into the house because 1, you spook everything, but 2, this house holds sharks and big eels, so yeah, usually I like to just creep in from one side so I can really look and make sure I don't run into a shark or eel or spook anything. So anyway, here I spot the Omilu all on the other side. I'm just gonna stop and I start dusting right here and just gonna try and bring him to me instead of crawling inside. And yeah, I mean, it works. He sees me slowly heading over. Wait for him to turn. And got a solid shot on him. He was really hurt, so I just decided to force him out of the house and bring him straight up. This house is in like 55 feet water, I think. So anyway, yeah, first fish of the day, a nice 10.5 pound umilu. I was stoked. At least I knew I had something to bring home and eat. And umilu is always good. I can fry it, bake it, sashimi, pretty much anything with the umilu, so it's always a score to get nice sized ones out. They're just knifing it, bleeding it out. Okay, so this is a 60-foot drop. Dropped down into this little sand pocket. Trying to look for ukus, so I'm kind of just propped up, constantly looking around, throwing up sand. This spot usually has ukus, but yeah, I mean, for months now, I think maybe we see 1 per dive, but they usually don't even come in or nothing like that. I think I gotta try and go deeper, maybe chum a little bit to bring them in, but you know how it goes. So anyway, I'm just looking around. Has those small moose. All these topies around. I'm actually gonna end up standing up off the ground, and it was just so I could see farther. And also I've noticed that sometimes the ukus get curious when you're heading to the surface, so kind of juke them out a little bit, stand up and get off the ground. But didn't work. So anyway, I spotted this Roy, unloaded a ban, and yeah, good to always take these guys off the reef. I haven't been shooting too much invasive lately, so I'm glad I at least got one on this dive. We actually haven't been seeing too much of them, and I mean that's actually a good thing, because that means the spots are getting cleaned up and people are taking them off the reef. Okay, so this is another 60-foot drop towards the end of the dive. I took a drop in front of this with my gun, and you know, still looking for ukus, but nothing came in, and I noticed some pachis and a decent sized alaihi in the hole. So I grabbed my 2-prong and yeah, went back down. I think I actually saw a nice Roy on the previous dive too, and I was trying to look for him first, but yeah, I couldn't find him, so I figure try to take the alaihi. So there, aiming at him, he comes through, and yeah, perfect headshot, got him. I was debating to take him off and shoot pachis, but yeah, I didn't want to risk getting cut down there, so just swam up. Anyway, yeah, that's the dive. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my next video. Don't forget to check Venture Wetsuits in my link in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and dive safe.